Between the 3rd of June and the 25th of August 2019, we held a listening exercise across Staffordshire and Stoke-on-Trent, talking to thousands of patients, staff and members of the public to better understand how well our local health and care services are doing. We asked everybody 3 key questions. What is working well? What can be improved? And what is important to you? We wanted to hear your views on all health and care services, but in particular, urgent and emergency care, mental health services, integrated community services in South and East Staffordshire, maternity services, community hospitals in South Staffordshire, and planned care. We believe there are opportunities to improve these services. We were also keen to hear from people within our community who may face difficulties accessing health and care, and those who wouldn't normally talk about physical and mental well-being. As well as encouraging people to complete our surveys, we held more than 100 events across the county to talk to local people. We held roadshows in hospitals, clinics and supermarkets, where people shared their individual experiences. There were a dozen larger events too, with residents taking part in more structured group discussions. Our online activities reached hundreds of thousands of people, as did repeated mentions on local radio and in the newspapers. We also worked with the voluntary sector and community groups to run special listening events for specific groups of people. In the end, we managed to hear the views of more than 2,000 people. You've told us that there are many positive aspects of health and care across Staffordshire and Stoke-on-Trent that you think are working well. This includes cancer care, tests available locally, maternity care, community hospitals, and our fantastic staff. You've also shown where improvements need to be made, like aftercare, social referrals, waiting times, GP home visits, communication between services, some aspects of mental health services and hospital parking. You also told us that in some areas, the service you received was varying quality or inconsistent. We also wanted to explore what was most important to you when considering health and care services. Both members of the public and our staff rated quality as the most important aspect, followed by the accessibility of services. Some of the ideas and suggestions which you've shared with us are quite straightforward, and we can start work on these improvements now. Others relate to improvements that need to be made to more complex parts of the health and care system. Your feedback has helped us to develop our 5-year plan, which we hope to publish in 2020. These bigger changes will mean we need to put proposals together, which we'll then talk to you about. We'll be holding additional workshops with both the public and our staff during the winter to help inform these proposals. You can find out more about how we make big decisions locally in our next video. But please be assured, no final decisions will be made until after we have collected, reviewed and carefully analysed your views on any proposals for the future. We want to say a big thank you to everyone who has taken part, and we hope you will continue to be part of the journey to improve health and care services in Staffordshire and Stoke-on-Trent.